Every town has a gym, and every gym remembers. Day by day, drill by drill. From the echo of practice to the roar of the final buzzer. It's the stuff dreams are made of. The crowd, the clock, the shot. Every play before it leads to this. This is the moment. One shot, one chance. Welcome to the NSAA Girls Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports. And tonight, we wrap up our evening from Pinnacle Bank Arena with the 2026 NSAA Girls Basketball Championships, celebrating 50 years of championships in the NSAA. And we'll wrap it up in Class D1 as it's the 6th seed Jaguars of Howells-Dodge taking on the Bloomfield Bees at 28-0. Well, we won't have a first-time champion in this one, but we will have a first-time champion in a long time. It's been since 1978 that the Bloomfield Bees were here, even at state, let alone in a state championship, and they actually won it back in 1978. It's been 2017 since Howells-Dodge won their only state championship. Let's start with Howells-Dodge.
Yeah, and when we start with Howells-Dodge, it starts with Kylie Prokacek. She is dynamite. 15 points a game. Almost 5 rebounds, kind of lights up the stat sheet in every area, shoots at 70% from the free throw line, almost 40% from 3. She can absolutely score the basketball, and they will need her to be big today to knock off the #1 Bloomfield team.
Bees come in as the top seed. They are unbeaten at 28-0 and led by...
Yeah, they're led by the Malati sisters, and it starts with Madison Malati, the sophomore, 20 points a game. 53% from the field, and then she just averages a double-double. She'll just get it down and done in so many different ways. And again, her sister is a 17-point scorer as well. They combine for 43 points a game. They look to have big days in a state championship game.
Bloomfield, Howells-Dodge. Winner takes home a title in our final state championship on the girls' side in 2026.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Championship Saturday concludes with the Class D1 championship game. It's Bloomfield taking on Howells-Dodge here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Hello again, everybody. Andy Kendi. Bloomfield comes in at 28-0. They are the top seed in this class, the Class D1. Howells-Dodge looking for their second title in school history, first since 2017. They come in 21-7. Bloomfield, of course, looking for their first championship in state history. Let's meet the participants. For that, let's go cross court to Drew Denker.
The NSAA is proud to recognize FMNE Insurance and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2026 NSAA Girls State Basketball Championships. Tonight's Class D1 Championship features the number 6 seed coming in with a record of 21-7, the Jaguars of Howells-Dodge. They'll be taking on the number 1 seed coming in with a record of 28-0, the Queen Bees of Bloomfield. Ready for the Teammates Mentoring starting lineup? Visit teammates.org to learn more about how you can help take one more student off the waiting list by becoming a mentor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's players and coaches. First, the non-starters for the Jaguars. Number 10, Mara Chada. Number 12, Isabella Wagner. Number 20, Bella Colia. Number 22, Addison Hurd. Number 24, Mackenzie Sindular. Number 30, Reagan Byer. And number 50, Riley Chavela. And now, here are the non-starters for Bloomfield. Number 3, Daly Sazama. Number 5, Miley Pinkelman. Number 12, Autumn Yankee. Number 22, Anahi Fernandez. Number 23, Harley Schmeckpepper. Number 24, Emma Reiser. Number 25, Charlie Mock. And number 32, Peyton Eisenhower. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the Jaguars of Howells-Dodge. A 5'10" junior, number 0, Kylie Brikacek. A 5'9" junior, number 14, Audrey Brubitz. A 5'9" freshman, number 32, Bryn Trainer. A 5'8" junior, number 34, Peyton Becker. And a 5'10" senior, number 52, Kennedy Trainer. The Jaguars are head coached by Scott Palachek. He's assisted by Tiffany Becker and Janessa Schmidt. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the Queen Bees from Bloomfield. A 5'7" sophomore, number 1, Haley Eisenhower. A 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Aaliyah James. A 5'10" sophomore, number 4, Kaisa Lecker. A 5'6" freshman, number 10, Kennedy Mulati. And a 6-foot sophomore, number 11, Madison Mulati. The Queen Bees are head coached by Connor Wilson. He's assisted by Echo Rudloff and Haley Bronze. The officials for this evening's contest are Shane Goddell, Jack Marr, and Gwen Porter. And the bench official is Amy Stevens. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's play state championship basketball!
Ready for the Class D1 State Championship. Let's take a look at where these two teams are from. Bloomfield just a little further north than Howells-Dodge, up near the border. You know where they're watching in Bloomfield? Misty's Saloon. That's the big popular hangout in Bloomfield. Great burgers there. They're watching there. And then Howells-Dodge, the Jaguars, they're probably at 88 Bar and Grill. They still have that coin-operated pool table there. Great time. Two great places to go hang out and watch state championship basketball. Let's see how they got here. If you look at the brackets, you'll find out that Bloomfield knocked off Arapahoe and Sutton. Elm Creek was a victim of Howells-Dodge in the semis, and Howells-Dodge beat May Hayes in the quarterfinals. Bloomfield, Howells-Dodge. Howells-Dodge knocked off the number 3 and number 2 seeds in rather convincing fashion from their number 6 seed spot to get here. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Bloomfield undefeated on the year, the heavy favorite in this one certainly. But Howells-Dodge in this state championship for a reason. Bloomfield controls the opening tip. Eisenhower with it.
Bloomfield, another team with young superstars. The Malati sisters, sophomore and freshman.
Eisenhower wastes no time, firing up the 3 that's just off.
And then Howells-Dodge has some youth as well, all sophomores and juniors, 1 senior.
Yeah, it's amazing how young this Bloomfield team is. Of course, the Malati sisters are freshman and sophomore. Here's Eisenhower with it, kicks it back. James with another look at a 3. That rattles in and out. The rebound down low, put back up, not good by Malati. Tipped away, and it will belong to the Jaguars.
Great clean block there by Brubbitz.
Bloomfield picks up full court. Thought about the 3. Not much thinking there, just putting it down by Ben Trainer. Trainer with the 3-pointer. The Jaguars with an early lead. Bloomfield off the front of the rim, can't answer. Rebound to Brkacek. Last time Howells-Dodge was in these finals was back in 2017. It's the only time they've been in the finals. Another look at the 3-pointer. Knocked down by Trainer.
Yeah, this group of kids, sorry, Larry, this group of kids has not been to the state tournament.
No.
Neither team.
You know, usually there's a progression down here, right? I mean, you get down to state one year, and maybe you get beat in the first round, or you happen to win a game. But, you know, Connor Wilson has not taken him long. They get down here to state, and they're in the finals. They hadn't been here at state since 1978. The year they won it. Another 3-pointer. Another big one from Brent Trainer. The Trainer coming out. Lights out.
Great start for her.
3 the other way as well for Lecker, in and out. Sometimes it just takes getting hot at the right time of year. And that's what you would call that. And a timeout right away for Bloomfield. Bees getting stung right now by the 3-point shooting of Howells-Dodge. 3 shots, 3 threes.
Wow, and you can't leave Brkacek alone at the top of the key. What a start for the Jaguars.
There is Connor Wilson chatting it over with the Bees. And there is Scott Plachek. Scott, a longtime assistant coach for the football team, back when it was just Howells as well. Been down here to state before. He knows the drill. Player's a different story.
Exactly. Hard to prepare kids for what your experience has been as a coach. Exciting time for both these programs. We'll likely see them down here the next few years.
And the turnover by the Bees. Or as the uniform says, Queen Bees. Isn't the Queen Bee the mean one?
Might have to get a little mean here defensively if you're Bloomfield.
Pick it up.
Gonna have to get out on these shooters.
Got a backside shooter to kick it back up top. Open look there.
Just an extended zone from Bloomfield. Great ball reversal. And there is Kylie Brkacek again.
They are taking it to Bloomfield early. One of these teams came to play with no fear.
You know, when you come in as a 6th seed and you really have nothing to lose, you got to go through all 3 of the top seeds to get a state title, and they've already gone through number 2 and number 3. Why not? Why not one more?
That was this morning.
Good one, Larry.
Why not came up a little short in their bid for a state championship. It's our 6th game of the day.
Nobody can tell from home. Bloomfield loves to pressure the ball, but they'll do it in this extended zone defense.
24.
Good look inside. Good ball movement. Drives baseline. Clock down to 5. Have to get it off. Oh, good step off glass. Did hit the rim, and they'll reset it. Knocked it in. 14-zip. Kennedy Trader with a bucket. Inside to Kennedy. Nice feed down low. Ball is loose. Gathered up by Lecker. Well, push pace the other way. Milati drives in. Left hand. Does not get it to go. Brkacek with it. Drives in. Does not get it to go on the shot by Peyton Becker. We'll take a break here. 3:15 remaining in the first. Bloomfield better go find the worker bees because they need to get back in this.
I keep my own hours and make my own schedule. I don't have a corner office, but I do have a seat with a view. And while I may technically be my own boss, I fully accept that I am not in charge. It's not a job. It's who I am. I'm a Nebraska corn farmer, and there's nothing else I would rather be.
Funding for NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is provided in part by the Dr. Thomas and Dorothy Hallstrom Athletics Endowment.
From the Nebraska Public Media Newsroom, this is the Nebraska Update.
Each weekday, Nebraska Public Media's journalists bring you local stories that impact you, all in just a few minutes. Follow wherever you listen so you never miss an update.
Howells-Dodge leads early 14-0 over Bloomfield. Look at what the Howells-Dodge faithful wear. They're wearing Burger King crowns. It's superstitious. This guy, Nathan, well, he started it on Thursday to go to Burger King, pick up a bunch of crowns, and it's spread. Burger King even gave you guys a whole box, right? They gave it a whole box. Now the Burger Kings are taking it to the Queen Bees, Larry.
Oh, well done. One for Andy. That goes off the front of the rim. You know, it's easy in this one to look at the records and think Howells-Dodge 21-7, Bloomfield 28-0, but look at the teams that Howells-Dodge has played this year and the type of schedule they've run through. They've played Oakland Craig twice. Oakland Craig was in the finals last year, won a state title. So they got beat twice by Oakland Craig. Aquinas, always a good team. GAC, Guardian Angels, Central Catholic, always a great team. And then North Bend Central, who we know is fantastic. They've won 4 state championships recently. And then Pender, they lost to Pender 66-57. Pender is a 4-time state champ earlier today. So you look at Howells-Dodge's schedule, and it makes sense. Like, this is not a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise to see them in this situation.
That's right, and that's why you play a tough schedule throughout the year, so that, you know, the seeding, does it matter down here at the state tournament? Yes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's 8 teams. Any of them have a shot. And I don't even know if I consider them upsets when you play that kind of schedule.
Right. Banked in, but no shot. I think the foul came down low before. Was that a foul?
No, 3 seconds.
Turnover. Oh, got it. Thank you.
We're both processing slow. 3-second call.
That's what that means?
Yes.
Okay. Feet inside. Lottie is fouled. That foul is going to be on Brkacek. That'll be her first. Back into the game now for the Jaguars is Peyton Becker. Becker back in. Good call. Grab of the arm.
Great inbounds play. Smart to try and get Melati going by putting her to the free throw line. 76% free throw shooter is Maddie Melati.
The Melati sisters have accounted for 71 of the team's points down here at state. The rest of the team, 46. So it has been Kennedy and Maddie leading the way for the Bees.
Sophomore and a freshman.
Wow. And a steal there. Oh, good block. Still loose. Bit of a scramble. And a foul will be called to the Jaguars.
Kind of a chaotic sequence there.
Yeah.
Both teams turning it over back and forth. Great hustle plays defensively, though.
Sindelar picked up that foul, second team foul, first team foul on Mackenzie Sindelar. Eisenhower sets it up top. Schmeckpepper in now for the Bees. Eisenhower loses it. Picked up by Brkacek. Brkacek goes the distance and lays it in. 16-2. Howells-Dodge with a big lead.
Bloomfield now 0 for 11. Their 2 points are from the free throw line.
Bloomfield this year won games by an average of 30 points. Nearly another turnover as that goes off the fingertips of Lecker.
Certainly, Scott Polacek hasn't been down here so much, just, you know, by happenstance. He knows what he's doing. Great game plan to start this game. Has his team ready to play. And fortunately for Coach Wilson, this young crew, they will settle in. They're very talented. Just got to get things going on the offensive end. See the ball go in the basket, and all of a sudden, the basket feels bigger. Great defense by Howells-Dodge here.
I think another thing that gave you a clue that despite their 6th seed, they would be in this is the manner in which they beat the 2 and 3 seeds. I mean, they weren't close, 51-28 and 44-31. Both double-digit victories against 2 of the top seeds in D1.
Absolutely.
Tried the entry pass. Lecker was there with the steal. So Bloomfield can get something going here. Only points on the board are from the free throw line. Clock did not run on that last play, and I'm trying to figure out. We may be going to the scorer's table to see how long it was not running.
The clock will stop for a little bit on 13. Wait, let's put 11 seconds. Yeah, 11. Sub, come in, sub, come in. 11. Oh, 11. Let's sub that first. A little bit more. So let's put 11 seconds.
Connor Wilson wants an explanation. He'll get it.
Just took off about a second and a half.
Yep. 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
So still Bloomfield's ball. 11 seconds remain before the end of this first period. Schmeck-Pepper with it. Lecker kicks it back out. Thought about the three and then takes it. Off the front of the rim. Good rebound. Strong put back at the buzzer by Kennedy Bellotti. And maybe that'll get the Bees going at the end of the first. They needed something to give them a little bit of momentum. Bellotti with the putback, and the Bloomfield Bees trail by 12 after 8 minutes in this Class D1 state championship.
Big moments demand focus, teamwork, and the right people behind you. At Great Plains Health, our teams bring that same commitment to families across Western Nebraska. The care you need and the technology to keep you moving forward. From routine visits to specialized treatment, right here in your community. Great Plains Health.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
Well, here's a look at the mayhem caused by the Bellotti sisters. One at 16.6, the other at 20.6. The rebounds way up there, the assists. They run the show for the Queen Bees.
Yeah, they have just been absolutely spectacular this season, and they need to get it going here offensively from Bloomfield to get back in this.
Oh, great block. Nice defensive play by Brubitz. Clean block by Aubrey Brubitz. That will stay with the Jaguars. There's your first quarter shooting. Brkacek, 3 of 3. Trainer, 2 for 3. Turnover here. Good bounce pass by Bellotti to Bellotti. Maddie to Kennedy.
What a cut, perfect timing on the pass. Now they're getting up and showing a little press.
That'll stay with the Jaguars.
So much easier to set your press and cause some mayhem when you put the ball in the basket. What a backdoor cut. Pass and finish, sister to sister. Just one field goal in the first quarter for Bloomfield. You've got to believe with the Bellotti sisters, they'll turn that around.
No problem breaking the press. Here's Brkacek with it. Now to Becker, back to Brkacek. 10-point lead, 3 on the way, in and out, rebound. Back up by Brubitz. Not able to save it is Kennedy Trainer. 2 good looks there for the Jaguars.
Yeah, Bloomfield needs to get on the glass there on the defensive end. Giving up too many offensive rebounds. I believe that's 5 already for Howells-Dodge.
Three out of the way from Eisenhower, rolls out. Good quick entry pass, 1-touch pass inside. That's going to stay with the Jaguars. Fake the 3, drive baseline, kick back out. Rakacic will put it on the floor. Good bounce pass. Nice finish by Kennedy Trainer.
Amazing job creating spacing there and attacking the middle of the defense, forcing help to come against the best player in Rakacic, and then she dishes for the score.
And the other end, the answer. Broken by Malati.
Great hustle play by Kennedy Malati. She's doing it all right now for Bloomfield.
Three is off. Long rebound. Goes off of Malati, and they're going to say Howells-Dodge ball.
Nice little hesitation dribble from the freshman and a tough finish with the left hand. And then she hustles straight down the court and gets the block on the other end. Little 2-2-1 press. Looking for traps and steals.
Great feed, nice break, and the way in. Kalia with the bucket. Three, Malati needed that one.
Kennedy Malati just looks fearless out there. No problem stepping up and hitting the big 3.
Good hustle to get back on defense. James tips it out. Otherwise, it would have been another in-transition bucket for Howells-Dodge. There's one of them right there.
This is the problem if you break a press quickly as you get layups. And then on the other end, a little step back 3 from the freshman.
Rakacic with the 3 is long.
I know Rakacic can shoot that shot. I would just love for her to continue to attack the basket. They're doing so well getting to the middle of the paint, either to dish or to score.
Foul called on Kalia, her first.
Maddie Malati getting herself back to the free throw line. Just 2 points, both free throws in the first quarter.
Madison Malati at the line. Back in for the Jaguars, number 22, Addison Hurd. Number 32, Bryn Trainer. And number 14, Audrey Gomez. Back in for the Queen Bees, number 32, Kate Eisenhower. And number 1, Haley Eisenhower.
Free throw good there by Maddie Malati. She's the sophomore. Kennedy is the freshman. Right now, 9 of the 12 points for Bloomfield have been scored by the freshman, Kennedy Malati.
Great defensive effort there from Kennedy Malati. Just deflects the ball handler, gets a hand on the ball, and then forces the 10-second call.
Bloomfield crawling their way right back into this. Rebound into the hands of Brubbitz. Good drive, kick it across. A terrific hustle to keep it alive. Eisenhower diving to save it. Shot by Eisenhower is off. Rebound, Lottie right back up. Great rebound and bucket by Kennedy.
Wow, what an extra effort. She is all over the court right now. It's 11 points for Malati.
3 rattles in and out. Rebound, Bukacek back up strong. Doesn't get it. Now the Jaguars starting to have a hard time seeing the ball through the hoop. James drives in, loses it. It will be Jaguars ball. Substitutions coming in. In for Bloomfield is Lecker.
Look at that hustle play. And then on the other end, another hustle play for the offensive rebound. Rebounding is all about energy and effort, pursuing the basketball. Great job there by Kennedy, Malati, and they break this lead, cut into it, and get to 5.
Let's go back and take a look at last year's Class D1 state championship.
Top seed Pender dominated the Class D1 state championship, defeating Elm Creek 74-40. The Pender Dragons hit their first 8 shots, including 6 3-pointers, to build an early 22-7 lead. Junior Maddie Dolliver scored 25 points as Pender finished off a dominant tournament run and claimed their 3rd consecutive title.
And earlier tonight, Pender did it again. They moved up to Class C2 and won a state championship for the 4th consecutive year. And the Dollivers dominated once again. Maddie Dolliver, she had 7 3-pointers, 7 of 11, 24 points in that, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head. Foul will be called on Eisenhower.
Unnecessary foul there. Out of position. Great job coming to meet the pass by Brubbitz. The Jaguars doing a great job just moving the ball, moving,
looking for the open
cuts, finding the open person.
Yep.
Checking back in for the Queen Bee, number 2, Aaliyah James.
Not a lot of holding the ball, great ball movement. Good movement away from the ball. Can't get the layup to go in. Drive by Lecker. Kicked out, shot on the way by Eisenhower, not there. Back of the rim. Taken away, Malati. Oh, what a dish. But then ripped away by Kennedy Trainer. We'll watch the scramble. Somehow the Bees got it back. Long 3, off the rim, and out. That'll belong to the Jaguars. 1:35 remaining here before the half. Tipped away, and that will be the Bees' ball.
Again, Howells-Dodge just has a couple opportunities here. They're just not knocking them down. Bloomfield doing much better on the boards now.
Three on the way. Three-pointer. Peyton Becker. Big shot for Becker, opens the lead back to 8.
Yes, huge three there.
Bloomfield was slowly getting back into it.
What a spin move there by Melody, getting herself back to the free throw line. 4 for 4 from the free throw line so far today. Her only points are at the free throw line today. 0 for 7 from the field. You don't go 28-0 as Bloomfield has though, and score 58 points a game without having really good spurts on offense. And you expect that they'd continue to push tempo, get to the free throw line, knock down some shots. But Howells-Dodge is defending well. There's Kennedy Melody again on the boards, hustle plays.
Good drive by Eisenhower, just did not get the finish. And that's going to stay with Howells-Dodge. So Maddie having a much better night tonight than she did against Sutton. She was 4 of 20 from the floor against Sutton. She's off to a great start, 5 of 7. Or check that, 0 of 7 tonight. It's sister who is 5 of 7. That goes off the front of the rim, and that's going to do it. Well, what once was a 14-point deficit has been cut to 7. There's a little bit of a buzz here at PBA as the Bees come back and cut it to a 7-point lead. Bloomfield hoping to hang around. Andy Kendi ready to chat with Scott Palachuk.
Well, Coach, you couldn't ask for a better start. What it got into your kids coming out of the gate there. That was fantastic, scoring the first 14 points of the game. Well, it's state tournament basketball. You got to kind of bring something. So I was nice. We started with a little bit of offensive passion, but the opponent is pretty talented. So we're going to have to do some things to weather that storm. I was going to say, you knew you were not going to shut them out. You know, they're unbeaten for a reason. So what do you tell your kids about the second half and what adjustments needs to be made? Well, you know, obviously those two girls have all the points, so we just have to, you know, we're not going to stop them. We got to try to corral them a little bit. And, man, that number 10, she crashes the board like really hard, so we're going to have to do a better job of checking her out. Good luck in the second half. Howells-Dodge leads by 7 here in the Class D1 state championship game. We'll have more from Pinnacle Bank Arena straight ahead.
Western Nebraska Community College is Western, and to get Western means you don't just dream about your future, you go and build it.
With friends beside you, a community behind you, and purpose in front of you, at Western Nebraska Community College, you're not just earning a degree, you're becoming who you're meant to be.
WNCC.
This life we love has never been easy. We've been blessed with million-dollar rains, and we've watched hope dry up. Still, we press on because our purpose is greater. Central Valley Ag prepares the table alongside our farmers, not just to grow food, but to nourish our families and our communities. At this table, everyone's welcome. We're saving you a seat.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board. Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you.
Welcome back inside Pinnacle Bank Arena as Howells-Dodge leads Bloomfield 23-16 in the Class D1 state championship game. We are at halftime. Pleased to be joined by Taryn Retzloff of the NSAA. And Taryn, she has a laundry list of duties. You really do have a laundry list of duties. Let's first talk about district speech and state speech. Easy for me to say. You got to be pretty excited. That's right around the corner, is it not?
It is. District speech is happening the 14th through the 21st across the state. We have 34 different districts, loads of judges, loads of coaches and kids and communities going to support those programs. And then state speech happens in Kearney, March 27th and 28th.
How have you seen that program grow and more kids getting involved?
There are a great number of kids that get involved. We have well over 1,200 kids a year participating and competing at state speech, and that number is way higher at districts. So yeah, it continues to evolve.
That's pretty awesome. And how about unified speech? I know that's a point of emphasis to make sure everybody gets a chance to participate.
Absolutely. We are incredibly passionate about inclusivity. We love our unified speech offerings. We have two of them, actually, unified speech duet acting and unified speech exhibition, which are just great opportunities for students on speech teams that are with these speech teams all year, and it's just one more opportunity for them to shine on the stage.
It's pretty awesome. What a great program. How about the best of the best? Explain that to the people at home.
Yeah, Best of the Best is getting aired on Nebraska Public Media on April 26th. It basically are a lot of different state champion speakers that span all of our events and all classes, A through D2, and it's really good programming.
It really kind of spotlights some of the talent we have in the state, is it not?
Absolutely. We have every single event, including unified speaking or unified speech, right. And yeah, it's just a great opportunity.
And that's April 26th?
You got it.
April 26th on Nebraska Public Media. Make sure you check your calendars and make the time out for that. It's a great program. Howells-Dodge leads Bloomfield 23-16. Halftime here at PBA.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNesports.com.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
(23-12), Howells-Dodge with the lead at halftime. They're on top by 7. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from first half action. Of course, Howells got out to the big lead early, jumped out to 14-point lead, and
they sure did. Knock down 3 threes in a row to get that big 9-point lead, and then it was 14 in no time. And it came from all over the place. And then Vrkacek does what she does best and gets to the hoop, gets to the free throw line, gets the assist for another 3. And then here comes Bloomfield. They are not gonna quit, and it all started with the freshman Kennedy Malati. Great backdoor cut and a pass from her sister for the finish. And then just hustle plays and tough finishes inside, the left hand.
Look at Kennedy Malati. Kennedy Malati, another 3. She is the bee's knees.
He's been waiting for that one, folks.
Take a look at the stats at halftime. Jaguars again got out to the quick lead, 9 of 23 from the floor, 4 3-pointers.
Yeah, and it's been the same thing all day. You know, those low shooting percentages have really stifled some teams that are used to shooting the ball very well. Got to credit the defense, but also you expect the Bees to kind of get it going here offensively in the second half.
Well, I want to remind you that this week we're bringing you the girls' state championships. Next week, it's the boys' turn. 1 week from today, beginning at 9 a.m., we will have 6 state championship games on the boys' side as the NSAA high school basketball season concludes all day long on Nebraska Public Media. You can also catch it on nebraskapublicmedia.org/live. Second half action coming your way in our final state championship of the day. It's D1, the Jaguars and the Bees when we come back.
Finding your story starts at a place where you can explore possibilities, engage in opportunities, develop your potential, and experience adventure. Chadron State College offers 51 undergraduate and 10 graduate programs with an average class size of 14 students and a mentoring program for new students. CSC will be with you on the journey to find your own story. More information available at csc.edu.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNesports.com.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you.
Howells-Dodge leads 23-16, standing by with head coach Connor Wilson of Bloomfield. Coach, you weathered the storm on that tough start. What was the difference? Just a matter of the kids settling down?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, we're nervous. We're young. You know, biggest game of their lives, biggest game of my life. Just got to have fun. That first quarter, we were not having fun, but it'll come around.
Yeah, what's the message then? What do you tell the kids at halftime to build off that second quarter? Because you guys really started to look like what got you here.
Yeah, you know, just defense. We got to have stops before we can even put the ball in the hoop to come back. So just let our defense turn into offense like we normally do, and we'll be fine.
Good luck in the second half. That's the head coach, Connor Wilson of the Bloomfield Queen Bees. His team trails by 7.
One of the more candid interviews we've had at halftime. Well, I don't know. This is the biggest game of my life, biggest game of their life. We just weren't having fun. That's great stuff. Hey, a lot more sport content produced by Nebraska Public Media on our website. If you visit nebraskapublicmedia.org, and if you click on the sports tab, you'll find player profiles, documentaries, and a lot more. It's the biggest game of my life, biggest game of their life. We just weren't having fun. That's great stuff. Hey, a lot more sport content produced by Nebraska Public Media on our website. If you visit nebraskapublicmedia.org, and if you click on the sports tab, you'll find player profiles, documentaries, in-depth information about Title IX, a project that we produced for its 50th anniversary. All this and more if you go to the website, nebraskapublicmedia.org, and there are the team leaders for both Bloomfield and Howells-Dodge. 16 minutes of girls basketball left in the 2026 season. And either Bloomfield or Howells-Dodge will be a state champ. Tied up, great tie by Eisenhower. Possession arrow will turn it over.
And that high post area will be open for Howells-Dodge, but I believe they should wait for ball reversal. Too many defenders there in that area on that initial pass. For that very reason, they forced the jump ball. What a catch.
Foul called on Brubbitz.
Melati caught the ball too deep there. Definitely didn't want to foul her underneath the basket. Would have been a tough shot. But again, she's back to the free throw line where she was 5 of 6 in the first half.
Missed both ends. Howells-Dodge holds on to the 7-point advantage. The shot clock. Kachik is long.
Great defensive start for Bloomfield. Forcing late shot clock threes.
There's Kennedy Melati with it. Backs out. Step back three off the back iron. Another turnover. Eisenhower drives baseline, loses it, double teamed, turns it over. And then the foul called on Eisenhower. That's going to be her second personal foul.
Previous foul, number 1, Haley Eisenhower. Her second personal foul, Bloomfield first of the quarter. Checking in foul, down to 20, Villa Leon.
Moved down low. Rainer with the bucket.
Kind of tipped it to herself there on the pass. Was able to get herself a wide open layup.
Three on the way. James is off. Good rebound. And stepped on the end line. Did Maddie Melati.
Again, just getting the ball inside. A little tip pass to herself. Finish by the senior. Howells-Dodge did a nice job that last time with the press break. Had turned it over 12 times prior.
Seems like they're not getting sped up, Carol.
Yeah, they really are patient. They take their time.
Three-pointer. Rakacek with another one. She has 11. Lead extends back to 12 at 28-16. And a foul called on Bryn Trainer. That'll be her first personal foul.
But again, you get the ball inside the three-point line and then kick it back out. A much better three than just moving it around the perimeter. Great offense that time.
Captain for the team, number 23, Harley Schmeckpepper. Captain for the Jaguars, number 14.
Schmeckpepper back into the game for the Bees. Rubbitz in for the Jaguars. Both free throws are good. Kennedy Belotti's been impressive.
Very composed. And just playing ridiculously hard, which always helps.
Right. Trying to find the entry pass, good ball swing.
Great skip pass. Good help defense that time.
And a foul called on the Jaguars. Bloomfield has not only been putting a lot of pressure in the full court, but their half-court defense in this second half has been much better.
I agree. They're speeding them up a little bit, which again we said that Howells-Dodge has done a nice job of just slowing down tempo and running offense, but they're speeding them up as far as what shots they take.
For the awareness, how about that? Belotti on the drive to know exactly who is behind her and kick it to the open shooter. Good take by Brkacek. She is fouled and will shoot a couple.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this take here.
Yeah.
Just a hard drive by Melotti, and then just turns over that left shoulder and finds the 10-foot hoop for James. It's an 8-point game.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer. Providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge, Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
Class D1 state championship game, and a big shout out to one of our officials tonight, Shane Gettle. Shane is celebrating a birthday, and he's celebrating by doing what he loves. We got a message to our production truck saying, please wish Shane Gettle a big happy birthday. And how about that for dedication, Larry? You're not working on your birthday, are you? No. But Shane is. He's doing good stuff, good work. And, you know, in all seriousness, props to all the officials. I know they take a lot of heat from fans and sometimes the media, Larry. But, man, this game can't go on without him. And Shane's a good example of that.
Sounded like a personal shot right there.
Larry, did you rip on an official today? I don't remember that.
Did not. Do not get on officials.
I don't remember much, but I do not remember that. Great job on the offensive boards on the free throw. Just a little too aggressive that time by Melotti out front.
What a ridiculous call. That was a joke. I'm kidding.
At least you
thought it was timely.
Call that on the birthday boy.
That's right, exactly. Oh, nice pass. Good awareness. Brkacek finishes it. Three on the way by Eisenhower is off. Here's Melati with it, drives in, high off the glass. And Brkacek with the rebound.
Brkacek now with 13 points.
Oh, what hustle. A little stare, how about that? Yeah.
She got called for the foul, though.
There's some competitiveness, though. That's good stuff.
She's fiery. She's not happy with how she's playing right now.
Ooh, okay.
Can't get the shot to fall on one end.
She came in with bad intention. I like it. This free throw is off. So second free throw upcoming here for Kalia.
In the
lane violation, yep. Here's James with it. Regathered by Schmeckpepper. Becker kicks it out of the turnover.
Howells-Dodge doing a fantastic job. Each of the five, at least four of them had 1 foot in the lane, ready to help, not allowing any dribble penetration into the paint. Great job defensively. Forcing Bloomfield to have to take shots from outside where they're just 1 for 12 from the three-point line.
Back to the line goes Brkacek.
Four fouls on Maddie Melati.
And she checked out for about 25 seconds before just checking back in, and now I think she's going to check out again, and she will. 4 fouls for Maddie Melati.
You said it in the first half too, Larry. Bloomfield's just not used to any of this adversity this year.
Right.
And this is some major adversity. Down 11 late in the third quarter. I know they're young, but they've got to find a way to get back to playing the way they know to play. Speed Howells-Dodge up, but slow yourselves down offensively.
Trying to find a close game that they played where it was being contested, and 23 might be the closest. 20 against Homer. They beat Homer 62-42. 59-9, 66-16. 55-38 against St. Mary's. That would be the closest game they played.
It's moments like this where not having a single senior on your roster tells.
That's a good point, yeah.
There's just a lack of experience in handling the adversity, fighting through it, continuing to do what you know how to do. No matter how many times the coach says it, it's very difficult to turn things around when you're struggling without that leadership.
Two more for the Jaguars.
Becker, great take.
Fed inside, here's Eisenhower down low.
Great
she gets double team, yep. tried the trap. Now they have numbers. Fires a three up, just a bit long. Here comes Malati with it. Kennedy will try to go coast to coast, and does. Kennedy Malati trying to keep him in. Freshman has been terrific.
He's tough. Oh my goodness. With a little contact there. Such a tough shot. It's the jump stop. Thinks she's going to draw a foul, but then just has to go up and over the defense that's straight up.
It is look at this, a young team. 4 freshmen, 7 sophomores, 2 juniors, and not a senior on the roster. And the 2 juniors have not played a lot, just to be candid. This is primarily a starting 5 and a rotation of 8 players who are all freshmen and sophomores.
That's right. And tonight, it's primarily Kennedy Malati.
Right, yeah.
17 points on 6 of 9 shooting.
There is Connor Wilson, the head coach of the Bees. Kennedy Malati getting her little extra breather for herself as she ties her shoes. One of the things we haven't mentioned much today is the 3 straight days of intense competition, tight games, high leverage situations. That takes a toll.
Absolutely does. Not starting this game till 8:30 p.m. Just
right.
Waiting around all day to have this moment. It's tough.
Tipped out of bounds, goes off the fingertips of Lecker. It'll stay with the Jaguars. Becker to inbound. Drives into traffic and draws the foul. Foul's called on Haley Eisenhower. That's her 3rd personal foul. So down to the line is Brokacek. Brokacek, 14 points to lead Howells-Dodge, now 15. Junior Miley Pinkelman back into the game now for the Bees. Second free throw for Brokacek is good as well.
You know, we've talked about what a struggle it's been offensively for Bloomfield today, but they're only giving up 29.5 points a game, and they've already given up 35. So offensively, Howells-Dodge and what they're able to do to calmly score more than Bloomfield is used to.
Right.
They will have to have a big defensive 4th quarter to come.
Kicked out. Here's a good look at a 3. Rattles off, good rebound. And ripped away, and that will do it for the 3rd. The final 8 minutes of basketball in Class D1 is coming up between the Bees and the Jags. Jags on top by 11.
Nothing is more local than where you work and where you live. Here at CPI, we're more than just an ag cooperative. We're your partner in the field and in your local community. We strive to provide farmer-first customer service every day in our grain, agronomy, energy, and feed divisions. By investing in our communities, we're supporting our customers, employees, and the future of the ag industry right here in central Nebraska. CPI, making local matter.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Jaguars 8 minutes away from a first state championship since 2017. It's going to take a big comeback for Bloomfield to win its first since 1978. That is almost 50 years. Good rebound. Here's Kennedy. Velotti drives in. Kicks it back out. 3, just long. Off the fingers of James, it'll stay with Howells-Dodge.
Bloomfield now just 1 of 14 from the three-point line. There's plenty of time here, so just continue to get to the basket. Try and get Kennedy.
Bloomfield defense.
All the way to the hoop.
Timeout taken by Scott Płacek.
It's a 30-second timeout.
Tiffany Becker there, one of the Howells-Dodge assistants. She's actually from Wynot. You mentioned Wynot earlier.
Why not?
Why not? Well, Nebraska Update is our new weekday podcast. It delivers trusted news and valued perspective in just a few minutes. Produced by Nebraska Public Media News, the podcast offers statewide headlines and also essential context from a team of journalists who cover important stories from the state capital right to your local community. Nebraska Update. It's your new weekday podcast delivering trusted news. Back to action here. 11-point lead for Howells-Dodge. Good feed down low. Kennedy off glass, can't get it to go. Rebound back up strong. Tipped out. Officials checking with each other, and they're going to say it goes to the Bees.
Madison Malati coming back in with 7 minutes to play and 4 fouls. This will be a big substitution. I agree with it though. He's got to get her back in there and give them a chance.
James drives, goes off the fingertips of Brokacek. It will be Bloomfield ball. Velotti will inbound. Plenty of time here, 6:40 remaining, no reason to panic, but you start getting some offense going for the Bees. 24 points through 3 quarters.
Jaguars just aren't allowing any penetration into the paint.
Great hustle on the backside of the defense. Aaliyah James swats it away, goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Jags. Another look.
Clean block. Good no call there.
Brokacek takes the pass, drives, and is fouled. And I believe that's going to be called on Velotti. Nope. Check that, it'll be on James. 3 fouls now on James. 3 on Eisenhower, 4 on Maddie Malati. second lane violation we've had on a free throw. Just jumped into the lane a little early. Second one's good.
18 points for Kylie Bracek.
She averages 15 a game. Lottie drives in. Draws the foul. She'll shoot a couple.
Jaguars foul, number 20. Bella Sylvia. Her second personal foul. Team first. Sandy Monty.
Just being extremely aggressive. Trying to do anything she can to help her team get back in this. Feels like she's a little solo right now. Again, 18 of the 25 points.
Good board by Bracek. 6 minutes to go in the game. And taken away by Lecker. Melati will push the pace. Kicks it out, open look taken by Melati off the front rim. Great hustle, wow. She's everywhere. Off the front of the rim, and you can see maybe a little tired legs in that shot. On the outlet. Foul by Lecker. And that will put Bryn Trainer at the line.
Her first personal foul, team second. Trainer shooting 2.
First one good. Well, the Bees have not, coming into state, they had not scored fewer than 50 points. Against Sutton, yesterday they scored 44, which is their lowest output of the year. And here they are with 25 and just over 5 minutes remaining in this championship game. Good drive and the bucket by Maddie Melati.
Basket good. Jaguars foul number 0, Kylie Bracek. Her second.
This is what they're used to seeing from Madison Melati. Great job getting her shoulders square, protecting the basketball. Gets fouled from behind.
Completes the three-point play. Hold it within 11. And that defense is swarming. And a lane at the other end. Broke the press. Oh, nice take. Left hand off glass. And a timeout taken by Connor Wilson. She just will not quit.
She has an unbelievable will to win. The freshman is a competitor.
What a motor.
And can score with either hand. Great job with the left. She's up to 20. Kylie Bracek with 18 on the other side. She looks exhausted.
Yeah.
She's been working her tail off for 3.5 quarters.
Let's take a look at the night from Melati. Trailing 41-30.
She's been the only one tonight, excuse me, that's been able to score consistently for Bloomfield.
She's
and
leading.
She's doing it on the defensive end as well.
Leading all scorers with 20. That was the first bucket that was a non-Melati. That one right there by Aaliyah James. And it's the only bucket tonight that is not by a Melati. Is a good feed.
Plenty of time here, but either way, Bloomfield has a lot of wins ahead with those two at the helm.
Out of the run, Trainer with another lay-in.
That press just has not been very effective for Bloomfield today. Again, something they're not used to.
Three-pointer. That's Maddie Malati with a three.
She's getting into a little bit of a rhythm now.
4 minutes remaining. If they can get a couple of defensive stops, a couple of buckets, you never know what can happen late.
Maddie Malati now in double figures with 11.
Just has to be careful with those 4 personal fouls.
Yep, and it's going to be all about what the Jaguars do here.
Yeah.
Offensively down the stretch. Can they take care of the ball and use up some of this clock?
Change of possession there, reset the shot clock. Drive by Berkacek, great move. Berkacek now with 20 points. That matches Malati's until that bucket. Opportunity for a three-point play. She is just a freshman.
Falling to the ground, flying out of bounds. Just flips it up there with an opportunity for an and one. Again, so thrilled that the best players on the floor have shown up for their teams today. Good stuff.
Knocked down and made it a three-pointer. Single-digit lead now. Bees need to stop. Berkacek thought about it. Nice dish inside, and the foul. That's going to be on Kennedy Malati.
It did not look like she'd be able to get that ball through the arms of the defenders, but that was a great pass.
Andre Brubbets averages 6.2 points per game, rattles that out. Usually 61% free throw shooter coming into state. Misses both. Opportunity here for Bloomfield. Long three, got it! She's sweetened up, look out! Maddie Malati. Boy, they have been down and seemingly out, and all of a sudden they're back to within 6, 2:35 remaining.
And the Bloomfield fans are holding up the 1,000 signs.
1,000 points in the career for Malati. Little push in the back. Foul called on Berkacek. That's going to be her third personal foul. That was a big one.
Huge, and she knew it. She was fired up, heading back down the floor. It's got to feel good to see that one go in.
So now with 2:14 remaining, it'll be Bloomfield's ball down by 6, and this game just took, it has a very different look.
Two minutes to go, and again, Coach Plachek has got to just get his team to settle back in, use some of this clock, stop turning it over, and get the ball to the basket.
I think, as we said before, it wasn't the size of the deficit that was the concern. It was that Bloomfield hadn't shown the ability to score consistently enough to get back in it. And now all of a sudden, with both Malatis heating up and other options, now you think, okay.
They're certainly in it now.
Eisenhower with it. Malati thought about the three. So did Eisenhower inside. And a foul called on Bryn Thrader. That's going to be her second, and it will put Malati at the line.
It's a good job of leaning into the arms, trying to draw that foul. Big free throws here.
Maddie Malati, a 76% free throw shooter. Opportunity here to cut it to 4. Off the rim, long rebound, and Malati has it. That's Kennedy fighting for it, and a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Bloomfield on the possession arrow.
Kennedy Malati is a force. Offensive rebounds, hustle plays. If you keep track of those stats at home, she's been on there a lot tonight.
Oh, what a great pass. They had the cutter there, and Lecker just couldn't hold on. 1:40 remaining. 5-point game. Roberts with it.
This is where you want the ball in the hands of your best player. Use that shot clock. Great job by Howells-Dodge. Now can they get a good shot?
Berkacek into the lane, off the glass. Did not get it to go, but got a great shot. And I love the patience in the offense, too.
That's exactly what they wanted, just couldn't get it to go.
Block called on the Jags. That's going to be on Brubbets. Brubbets picks up her second personal foul. Free throw good by Malati.
Again, no reason for Howells-Dodge to do anything different than they did the previous possession.
Right.
Just take your time, get a good shot, hopefully get it to fall.
Yeah. Who saw this coming? Huh?
What a comeback by Bloomfield. But this is why they're the #1 team. This is why they're undefeated. They're capable of this.
Oh, what a steal! Ripped away, Malati! Trying to go, take it in! And we have a foul called on Malati. What a defensive effort there.
Wow.
Just took it away.
Took it right out of her hands. And again, great hustle back by Howells-Dodge.
Yes.
She just couldn't get the layup to fall.
51 seconds to go, 3-point game. Can the Jaguars hold on?
Big possession here.
Huge. 16-second differential, looking for a turnover.
Again, even if you don't score the bucket, though, just get back on defense. Yep. Do not foul, as Bloomfield is in the bonus. And if you're Bloomfield, attack. You don't have to get a 3 right away.
3 on the shot clock. 2-1. It's fired up off the front of the rim. Bloomfield with it. Here comes Kennedy Malati. Kennedy Malati. Timeout.
Yep, they did a great job, did the Jaguars, taking up that whole, even if they had gotten a shot clock violation, at least you took the entire shot clock, and now they do probably need a 3.
Let's take a look at this comeback. We call it second half. It might just be the fourth quarter explosion is what really happened, because they were down and out in the fourth with about 5 minutes remaining. And then all of a sudden, Maddie Malati catches fire, hits the 3. Throws it up off glass, gets the foul, converts the 3-point play. And then another 3. And that's the one that gave her 1,000.
Unbelievable effort.
And they are
the entire Bloomfield team, really, but the Malati sisters in this comeback.
And they did put time back on the clock. 10 seconds remaining. The timeout had come earlier.
Again, Howells-Dodge doesn't have a foul to give. They've just got to play solid defense and then must box out. You should put everything into boxing out Kennedy Malati right now, because she is finding a way to get to the offensive board. She has 7 of them, 10 total rebounds on the night.
9-0 run over the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds for Bloomfield. And here we go. Time ticking down. Malati, 5 seconds remain. Off the screen. Malati trying to get a shot up. Fires it up.
Great D.
And the defense comes through for the Jaguars. And Howells-Dodge survives and wins the D1 state championship. What a finish. Our best game of the day. We saved it to the end.
That was our last hurrah, so to speak. And boy, can you imagine if that had gone in. What a comeback for Bloomfield. But Howells-Dodge finds a way just to hang on.
Just an amazing finish. Bloomfield down by 14. Comes storming back in the fourth. When we come back, medals and trophies get handed out to the champions and the runner-up. Come on back.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Every herd, every flock, every farm. Nebraska soybeans are there. 97% of harvested soybeans are used for animal feed, delivering the protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals animals need. Nebraska farmers aren't just growing soybeans, they're helping feed animals, families, and communities. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, the Jaguars hold on, and the Nets are coming down as they win their first state championship since 2017. Time now for medals and trophies, and for that we go to Drew Denker.
The Nebraska School Activities Association, the Nebraska Coaches Association, and the Nebraska Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support positive sportsmanship during the state championships and throughout the season. At this time, we are pleased to present the Sportsmanship Award for Class D1. The trophy is graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. The sportsmanship program is exclusively presented by Currency, which helps businesses grow throughout Nebraska and beyond. We are proud to sponsor this award, and we congratulate our Nebraska students for their achievements. Making the presentation this evening is NCAA Executive Director Darren Boyson. The Class D1 Sportsmanship Award winner is Bloomfield High School. Congratulations, Bloomfield High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Directors Thomas Lee of Omaha Westview, Dr. Nicholas Wemhoff of Fort Calhoun, and Brad Hazing of Wausau. Here are the awards for runner-up, the Bloomfield Bees. Head coach Connor Wilson and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 3, Deli Sazama. Number 5, Miley Pinkelman. Number 12, Autumn Yonke. Number 22, Anahi Fernandez. Number 23, Harley Schmeckpepper. Number 24, Emma Reiser. Number 25, Charlie Mock. Number 32, Peyton Eisenhower. Number 1, Haley Eisenhower. Number 2, Aaliyah James. Number 4, Kaisa Lecker. Number 10, Kennedy Mladi. And number 11, Madison Mladi. And now for these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2026 NSAA Class D1 Girls State Basketball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations to the Bloomfield Queen Bees. And now to the champions, the Howells-Dodge Jaguars. Head coach Scott Polachek and his assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 10, Mara Chada. Number 12, Isabella Wagner. Number 20, Bella Koliha. Number 22, Addison Hurd. Number 24, Mackenzie Sindelar. Number 30, Reagan Byer. Number 50, Riley Chavela. Number 0, Kylie Brikacek. Number 14, Audrey Brubitz. Number 32, Bryn Trainer. Number 34, Peyton Becker. And number 52, Kennedy Trainer. Coach Polachek, we also have a special award for you. And now presenting the championship game ball from FMNE Insurance, Director of Claims Administration, Chad Lyons. And now for these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2026 NSAA Class D1 Girls State Basketball Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Howells-Dodge Jaguars.
First time since 2017, the Jags are state champs, and what a finish it was as they held off a phenomenal comeback attempt by the Bees to win the Class D1 state championship. Andy Kendi is with the Bloomfield coach.
Yeah, with Connor Wilson here, the head coach of Bloomfield. Coach, you guys, what an effort, what a comeback. It just came up just a little short. How proud are you of your kids for making that run?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think we shot 7% in the first quarter to their 70%. That's tough, but they fought. They never gave up. You know, that's all I can ask for.
What do you tell your kids at this point?
You know, we have 0 seniors on the team, so everybody's come back next year. I know it sucks now, but hopefully it's fuel for next year.
Yeah, sometimes that is fuel, and it drives. You know, we've talked to teams even today saying that last year planted the seed for this year. With 4 freshmen, 7 sophomores, and 2 juniors, that's a pretty good nucleus coming back. What do you tell your kids about what happens in the offseason that could affect next year's result?
Yeah, you know, we're in the weight room 4 days a week in the summer. They want it. We are young, you know, adversity hit. We got in a little bit of foul trouble, so we had to manage that today. But, you know, I mean, I'm proud. You know, the community behind us just got out man today.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see you guys back here in Lincoln for years to come. Great season by the Bloomfield Queen Bees. They finished the season 28-1. They fall just short, 45-42 to Howells-Dodge. We'll hear from the Jaguars straight ahead.
This life we love has never been easy. We've been blessed with million-dollar rains, and we've watched hope dry up. Still, we press on because our purpose is greater. Central Valley Ag prepares the table alongside our farmers, not just to grow food, but to nourish our families and our communities. At this table, everyone's welcome. We're saving you a seat.
Opportunities. They're found here, and here, and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
Coverage of the 2026 NSAA High School Basketball Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at the numbers. They're going to be a little bit skewed by the remarkable comeback from Bloomfield. And when you look at it, it was close.
Yeah,
up and down. Right?
Neither team shot the ball, really that well from 3.
Yep.
It's just kind of the difference between the runs that Howells-Dodge was able to make, the lead they were able to get, just not enough time for Bloomfield to come back. Great game by Kylie Brahacek to get that state championship.
When we come back, Andy Kendi will have the interviews. Stay with us. Look at Coach. Wonder if he'll be wearing the hat when he comes back.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
The University of Nebraska at Kearney, we bring the power of the herd. Among every court, field, stadium, and arena, you'll find strength, determination, and heart. United by our love of the game and commitment to the Loper spirit, we cheer for the blue and gold. We're more than athletes. We're leaders, scholars, and champions. When you run with the Lopers, that's when you'll feel the power of the herd. Learn more at unk.edu.
I won't say it on TV.
Yeah. Howells-Dodge, your champion of Class D1 for the first time since 2017. They're raising the gold trophy. Let's talk to the winning head coach, Scott Plotchik. Coach, some nervous moments at the end, but it doesn't matter because years from now, people will say, hey, you guys won by 3. How nervous were you down the stretch?
You know, in the coaching field, you just don't want to be the guy that blows, I don't know, a 16-2 lead. So I was just hoping I wasn't going to be that guy and have to be the dog, you know. The girls just did a nice job getting that 1 rebound at the end. I just told them we just needed 1 rebound, and they got it, and that's all that matters.
How proud are you of this group? Because this was such a journey this year, and to finish it off against an undefeated team, it's got to make you feel pretty good.
Well, right towards the end of the season, we lost 3 out of 4 games. Now, I mean, they were to C1 and C2. Sure. But there's no doubt about it. It kind of beat us down a little bit, and we just kind of had to sit and refocus. And I was able to have a dry erase marker, and I wrote on the mirror in our locker room that all we had to do now is just win 6. Yeah. And by some miracle, we got it done.
You did get it done. And you guys are pretty young. I mean, you got a bunch of kids coming, but your core is back. And that's a bright future. What can a win like this do to set the foundation for years to come?
Well, at Howells-Dodge, there is a foundation. There is just, if you're not down here getting it done, you got to start looking for another place to work. Yeah. It's just the way it is. The expectations are fantastic because we just have a lot of hard-working farm girls that just understand what it takes to just day in and day out grind and grind and grind until you get the product you want.
Yeah, and how gratifying is it to watch those kids get rewarded for their hard work? Because sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Oh yeah, you know, every coach, you demand all these things from them. You know, you demand them to shoot in the summer and just give you all this time. Sometimes you have to practice on Sunday because you have a game on Monday, and you just hope that they get a little piece of heaven, and once in a while, you get one.
Well, congratulations, Scott Plotchik, the head coach of the Howells-Dodge. Let's kind of pivot here and bring in a couple of players. Let's talk to Bryn first. Bryn Trainer, freshman, 10 points. She's one of the youngsters on this team. First of all, are you nervous?
Yeah.
Oh boy, take a deep breath. It's going to be easy. All right, so how do you feel?
Crazy. I can't believe it's true.
But it is true. Yeah. How did you get it done?
Trust in your teammates, trust in yourself, trust in your coaches on what they put you through.
This was obviously a year-long journey. You schedule really difficultly. How much did that hard schedule help you guys?
Knows when we come down to the state tournament, it's going to prepare us for what these teams are going to. They don't see what we see on their schedule, so I think that really helps.
And how proud of you are you to do this, to bring the gold trophy back, but not only that, but also to do it with some of your best friends?
Like you said, they're my best friends. I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else.
Well, congratulations. Job well done. Let's hand off the trophy. I've been practicing this name in the break. Kylie Brikacek. How about that? Larry had it down pat. I had to go over this a few times. Junior, great double-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Hey, what was into you tonight? I mean, it was an outstanding effort. Did you feel like today would be your day?
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, we knew that we were going to have to start from the beginning and bring some fire.
Yeah, but at the end, it was a little nerve-wracking. So what do you think happened down the stretch? Why did things change?
I don't know. You know, we're going to end up hitting, like, bumps and turns, and, you know, we just got to stick together and play.
As we're looking at a couple of the highlights, you're hitting shot after shot after shot, and you hit shots at very key moments. How rewarding is it that your hard work is paying off?
It's amazing, and to do it with this team, you know, yeah.
And it hasn't happened in like 9 years for you guys. To bring back the second gold trophy, how meaningful is that?
very meaningful. You know, our community is amazing. You know, they come and support, and, you know, it feels amazing to bring this back.
Well, congratulations. Job well done. Howells-Dodge, the Jaguars, champions of the state for the second time in school history as they knock down the Bloomfield Bees 45-42. Larry?
Hey, Andy Kinney, nice job today. Unfortunately, I hear you're not going to be with us next week, but have fun following the Huskers on the road in basketball, and great job all day today. Here are the state champions that were crowned. 4 first-timers, Kara. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, this was a really cool 50th NSAA Girls State Championship week, and certainly a championship day today with 4 new titles. And then, of course, Pender with the 4-time state championship, and we finished the day with Howells-Dodge, who gets the first one since 2017.
Outstanding 50th anniversary of these state championships. I want to thank everybody. For Kara Graham, for Andy Kendi, and the entire Nebraska Public Media Sports Production crew, I'm Larry Putney. Thanks for watching State Basketball in Nebraska Public Media. We'll see you next week for the boys.